Hey, I'm Mike with Suncoast Custom Pools. I'm here to do your punch out today. This is the end process where we find all of the fine details and get it nice and wrapped up with you. Come with me. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just kind of peeking in here to make sure that all of the breakers are labeled and that you have a GFI for at least your heater. Ideally, we put GFIs on everything here now, so we can avoid any problems with that. What I'm gonna do next is start checking the bonding of all the equipment. All of this equipment has to be bonded to the equipotential, which runs down here. And what this does is it reduces the potential for electric shock. That's why we're checking all of the equipment that is metal and has electricity to it. So your J box is bonded. This is bonded. That's bonded. I'm making sure that everything is anchored, which are these blue screws. So that equipotential I was talking about, that equipotential runs here, and we bond the screen to that as well. So now I'll start kind of going through the screen. When I'm checking the screen, I'm checking for things like holes, tears, loose panels, making sure that you have your whole downspout down here. I check the door, and this is really important because the county checks this like this as well. We're gonna swing it open and make sure that it closes freely. Perfect. I'm also checking for things. I'm gonna press the screen and make sure that it's nice and taut. This tension wire to make sure that's nice and tight. And I'm also checking to make sure that it's cut into the pavers along the outside. I'll continue to check the entire outside of the screen like this, where I feel the screen in the tension cables and look for cracks or scratches or tears in the screen. After I do the outside of the screen, I'll pretty much do the same thing when I come back on the inside. I'll continue to kind of feel and make sure they're tight and push on it, because this gives me a different view than the outside. And sometimes I find small tears along the seams or a hole that I didn't initially see that could have happened by accident. I'll also start looking at the panels that are up here now. This screen is beautiful. It's looking really good. I haven't found any tears or holes. Haven't found any missing screws or loose panels. Yeah, so for the last part of the screen enclosure that I'm gonna check is gonna be the gutters. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk along the entire bottom of it, looking up and checking for gaps that could potentially let rain fall through those gaps. And if I do find that, I'll have the screen company out and they'll seal it right up. All right, so after I get done with the screens, I'm gonna start walking the deck. And I'm looking for things like lippage or cracked pavers, things that are gonna catch your toes when you're walking out of the pool. And before I even get there, I can already see a spot right here by the steps. All right, so what we got right here is just a little bit of lippage. This is really common, and this is the whole reason we do this, is to find the little stuff like this that could potentially stub your toe. This is the coping. These are pavers, and this is your pool tile. So for the pool tile, what I'm looking for is potentially cracked tiles. And I'm looking for excess grout that might be left over. I'm not seeing a ton of that. That's for the tile that's inside of here. For the coping, I'm looking for very similar things, cracked or chipped pieces of coping. Not seeing any extra grout left on them either. The shot was done really well. The point of the punch out is for us to make sure that we hand you a beautiful completed pool from the deck, the screen, and the pool. Now what I'll do is I'll come to you and I'll get your list and we'll cross our list together and we'll make sure that you got what you wanted as well. This really ensures that we hand you off a perfect, beautiful pool that you're gonna love.